game. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
Welcome back, true believers. My name is Anger Banjo, and we are going to be swinging our way back into Marvel's Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4, kind of showcasing the insanity that is New Game Plus. And the whole point of this game is for people who don't have a PlayStation 4 and are really interested in this game and really don't want to get a PlayStation 4 just for one game, to really get a chance to see how this console exclusive plays. And I gotta tell you, Marvel's Spider-Man here that we're playing right now is easily one of my favorite games from this console generation. I'd probably put it in the top 5 or 6 titles from the PlayStation 4 exclusive content, up there with Persona 5, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. And I'm thinking I'm forgetting one. I said Ghost of Tsushima's up there as well. I would definitely put it in that category as a really elite title. It isn't as big of a sandbox as some more open world games, but that doesn't hurt the game as much. Getting all the collectibles doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel like a chore like it does in like Assassin's Creed or some other titles along that nature. It's just good fun. You're playing as one of the most beloved superheroes of all time, and it's telling a great story, and it's not like we're rehashing the same origin story for the 5 millionth time. They're treating us like we know enough about Spider-Man that they don't have to hold our hands with their knowledge. They're incorporating ideas from the comics as well as their own original ideas. And they put in some really cool mechanics. Yeah, the collectibles around the world aren't the most thrilling thing in the world, but the backpacks are Easter eggs and references to Spider-Man in the comics.
Definitely.
We have the crime towers, which really showcase how, as we're doing this one here, showcase how technological Spider-Man is. We have Harry Osborn's science stuff to do. They really do have a lot of respect, and also a lot of love for the character. And you can tell throughout this entire game that that's something they really thought about. And it's not just Spider-Man. They're focusing on Peter Parker, Mary Jane Watson.
Come hell or high water.
All these characters, they want to be as faithful as possible. As we're going to get an encounter here with one of Spider-Man's oldest foes, the Shocker.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously?
I think the Shocker looks cooler in this than he ever has. Yeah, sure, the comics and even the 1990s animated series Shocker was pretty cool looking. Much better looking than the Spider-Man Homecoming Shocker, which was very disappointing. But yes, he was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I know a lot of people thought Shocker was the coolest Spider-Man villain, but I was always more of a Venom, Carnage kind of guy. But at the same time, I respect the source material so much that even villains, as we tackle them down here, even villains like Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus are cool in their own rights. Lizard as well. So it looks like this might not be a very long mission, and the cool thing about this game is it doesn't expect you to sit here and play for 4 or 5 hours at a time and feel like you made very little progress. And this you could play for 4 or 5 hours and get through a large chunk of the game. If you're playing it the way we are, where we're just doing the story here, Spider-Man's trying to find out what exactly Shocker is doing.
Your choice.
Of course, I'm curious here is because Shocker's so far away from us right now as we're starting to lose him here. What did he say? How are they talking? This isn't like they're right neck and neck. So we're gonna get closer. We're really close. Are we close enough? Cut the corner, and that's gonna hurt us. We gotta dodge those. We're doing an okay job because he's not really shooting them. We're not getting close enough where he can do that, and we're close enough to take him down. Here we go. And that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay.
You know what, Herman? You have zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details?
And I feel like Spider-Man right there is literally saying how we feel. That suit is pretty awesome. This character has no personality. He's bland as all get out. That suit is pretty totally dope here. And now we get rid of Shocker here.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you?
And it's pretty cool because they do incorporate a lot of Spider-Man's lesser villains in the story throughout this game. And it's kind of like Arkham City, where we get a lot of Batman's major and minor villains, but
Wow.
I feel like this
That
one,
might be the
Spider-Man has
nicest
so
thing you've
many
ever said to me.
quality villains that it's hard to kind of really focus on all of them. So we completed another quest here, another story quest. We're going to swing around here.
Looks like I got
We
some
have
free
the ability.
time.
No?
Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask.
So now
it's
that we have
empty.
some free time, we're able to go around. We can swing around the city, collect
Hey,
some of
MJ.
our side stuff. We can do some side missions, or we can continue focusing on the game's main story.
Yeah. He was
And I feel like we're going to
unusually
continue the main story. I feel like we're going to
Anyway,
get more
thanks
out
again
of it
for
by
dinner.
doing as much of the main
What do I owe you?
story as possible.
How about a favor?
And it doesn't look like
Still have
there's
that
no
mask from the
pacing
gallery?
issues right now.
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee. Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Because there's no other reason why he's asking Martin
Almost
Lee.
morning.
Let's be real here.
Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
So we're going to get a nice little cool little Spider-Man mini cutscene here. Very New York, very Spider-Man here. Once this loads. This game's big issue is long load times. Here we go. He's going to be sitting here eating a bagel with a coffee on his cell phone on a building. That's pretty much very Spider-Man there. And the game's going to transition us into playing as Peter Parker. And the parts of playing as Peter Parker aren't terrible, but they're not amazing. I feel like they could fix it up just a little bit here. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain because overall the entire game as a whole is phenomenal. We're going to just walk by the homeless people here. We can usually talk to one or two of them here. And we're going to go left, and there's the stairs. Alright, cool. So we're going to go upstairs here, and let's see, where's his office? I feel like it's right here. So we're going to get a cutscene here where we're going to talk to Martin Lee. And finally, we'll get to use his art degree. I hope he's happy.
What can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see
I
what
think
you
how
got.
Peter is an okay liar. He's not the best liar, but he can
Interesting.
pass.
Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. Why? What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
I love how Martin knows exactly what this is. Like, you know.
My father read me ghost
Now he's
stories
gotta come
of
up
that
with a
mask and
reason
symbol
why.
when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
I can't tell if he's trying to be a little shady right now. I mean, I know what's going on because I played the game previously, but like, come on, why you gotta be so shady there, Martin? Like, are you kind of like indirectly
the symbol inside
threatening
the
him?
mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No,
We're
I
just gonna
think he
walk
just
around
had
in
a
circles
weird
here.
flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Demons, huh?
Let's see.
Catchy
Yep,
name.
he's still in his office.
Okay, gotta get writing.
I'm gonna take the phone call in
See
front
you
of his
soon.
office. Gotta make him feel bad.
Well,
Alright,
that
so
went about as well as I could have hoped.
yep, we're gonna be able to leave the Feast Center. So our time as Peter Parker is gonna come to an end here, which is fine, and that looks like a good place for us to take a break here. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Anger Banter, and this has been Marvel's Spider-Man.